Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, where it turns out there are two Bonnie misdefames. It's not a trick, no gimmick to it either. We're simply twins. What? Twins? So that's how the teleportation trick works. Ever since our debut, I've had to hide or pretend I'm Bonnie. All cute and sweet and goody-goody. Can't tell you how stressful it's been. I don't have to hide anymore. That's right, our days of sneaking around are finally over. Their cover is blown, but they actually seem pretty happy about it. So which one of you is the nice Bonnie defame we met in the dressing room? That would be me. And the sharp-tongued Bonnie we saw with the ratings Raja under stage was... Hey, who are you calling sharp-tongue? Oh, starting to make sense now. Fingerprinting results updated in the court record.
So, Mr. Justice, this changes the facts of the case rather dramatically, doesn't it?
It certainly does. During the show, it was Bonnie who was on stage the whole time, so Bonnie couldn't have committed the crime. But Betty, on the other hand, who was understage, did have the opportunity. Wait, I thought he could see how this was gonna go, huh?
Well, so now we have two suspects.
Wait just a minute there, Lobster Boy. I didn't do it. That's right. Betty might have a foul mouth, but she'd never kill anybody. Hey, who's got a foul mouth here? Oh, well, speak up, huh? Please save your sibling squabbling for later. Betty, you must have been in the understage passage during the show. Otherwise, you wouldn't have known about the stage lifts being moved. So what exactly were you doing down there? Fine, I'll testify. Anything to get you off my back.
Prosecutor Sadmati, Betty defame, is ready to testify. What do you say?
Betty, you lied to this humble servant of the Holy Mother. I don't feel bad for you at all. Hey, what else could I do? I couldn't blow our cover and ruin our magic deck. Besides, am I gonna go to your Twilight Hell or wherever for being a liar? You will indeed. However, it won't be after your death. Rather, I shall give you a taste of your punishment on this mortal coil in interrogation hell. Eek!
Now then, Betty defame, please explain to this court what exactly you were doing under the stage.
What happened understage? Okay. It's true. I had business in the understage passage because of the upcoming trick. It was a fire trick, right? The one Mr. Reyes was supposed to do. That's right. It's a very dangerous trick, so I had to make sure we were prepared for it. It was in the script and I really wanted to see it, but I couldn't because of the accident. Shut up, you're gonna give it away. Anyway, I was real busy. Yeah, way too busy to have the chance to kill Mr. Reyes. Well, that was certainly different. How's that for a flawless testimony and alibi? I feel like there's something... Our magic is real. It's not a trick or a gimmick. You're literally being held up by your twin. So, you know.
Oh my, she's floating.
Judge. Your Honor. You can see she's being held up from below. You're supposed to pretend you didn't see that. It's a little something called etiquette. But can't help it. Whenever I see a contradiction or inconsistency, I just have to point it out, especially on the witness stand.
Now then, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
Alright, what do we got here? What happened understage? It's true I had business in the understage passage because of the upcoming trick. Tell me more. If you were in the understage passage, which need I remind you was the crime scene, then you most certainly should have been counted as a potential suspect. I don't have any motive to kill Mr. Rias. But you, by your own admission, hate Miss Wright. When she was arrested as a suspect, you said it was what she deserved. What? So you believe the witness killed a man simply due to her dislike of Trucy Wright? Yeah? Well, I mean, there's probably more to it than that, but that was probably motive enough. As a motive, is that not improbable at best? Not really. But what if her hatred caused her to bear a strong sense of malice against my client? Look, Trucy just made me mad, that's all. I mean, even though she's younger than me, she's got so much skill and popularity. And she's cute besides. She makes me so mad, I wish she would drop dead. Not helping your case. Betty, don't talk like that. Shut your yap. So was it just simple jealousy? No, there's more to it than that. Hey Betty, the next trick you were getting ready for... A fire trick, right? The one Mr. Rias was supposed to do. Alright, tell me more about that. Bonnie, we're trying to get Betty's testimony right now, so... Oh, right. I'm sorry. You can step down if you'd like. Worried about Betty, though. She can lose her temper and say awful things sometimes. Hey! What are you, my mother? Don't forget I'm the older sister, you got that? Yes, I got it. I guess I'd worry about... Betty constantly blowing her top if I were Bonnie too. I was like, wait, is that a typo? I see now. So Betty, you were down understage getting ready for the fire trick, were you? Very dangerous trick, so I had to make sure we were prepared for it. And you were taking every necessary precaution, is that right? Of course, every precaution. After all, it's a very dangerous trick that uses real fire. I mean, we had to be ready in case the curtain caught on fire or something, right? Wait, hold on. By the time people realize it wasn't part of the act, it might be too late, huh? By people, you mean Athena Sykes, then yes.
Oh, fire trick. That sounds really impressive.
Beard would go up in smoke, old man. Bet people would mistake you for a cue ball or something without it.
Cue ball?
Betty, don't be rude to the judge. Betty, you know that fire trick? I really wanted to see it, but couldn't because of the accident. Hold on. Ah! Okay, wait, hold on. We're gonna go, we'll spin this back around. Bucket used in case fire, not only was it empty, but dust lines the inside of the pail, so it hadn't been used in a while. I see the fire trick was part of the script. It seems Mysterious was scheduled to perform it later in the show. Did you not get to see him practice it beforehand? No, during rehearsal he said he didn't feel well, so he couldn't breathe any fire for me. Wait, let me get this straight. He couldn't breathe fire because he wasn't feeling well. My magical powers appear to be on the wane today. That's what he said. So it was just a part of his usual The Great Mysterious shtick. Really too bad I didn't get to see the trick because of the incident. Which was completely unexpected, of course. Hey! Yeah, there we go. Anyway, I was real busy. Ooh, is it that one? So what exactly do you mean by you're gonna give it away? See, Bonnie, you and your big mouth. My lobster boy wants to know what we were talking about. Deep, I'm sorry.
Yes, well, if you were preparing for the next magic trick, I'm sure you wouldn't have had the time to commit murder.
Well, looks like the old geezer isn't senile just yet, huh? Bet you'll live a good, long life.
No, I plan to be sitting up here for at least another 10 years.
10 more years? I don't know about that. What did we discuss about inner monologues, Athena? Well, more power to you, I guess. In any case, I was so busy I didn't have the time to off anybody. Hey, hold on. Wait, is this still going? Are you just trying to cover for Betty? No, of course not. I believe in my sister. I know she'd never murder anyone. But you'd think my client would. No, I believe in Trucy too. I know she'd never murder anyone either. Well, we just ran out of suspects in that case. Yes, but... See, you should have just kept your mouth shut, dummy. You're just making a fool of yourself. Just be nice and quiet like a good little bunny, got it? Right. I guess I'm no help. Oh boy. It's impossible to get anything out of Bonnie with Betty right there. So Betty was too busy getting ready for the next trick to have time for the murder, huh? There must be some way to prove that wasn't the case. Yeah, hold on. It's true, okay. That's right. It was a dangerous... So I had to make sure we prepared for it. Is it that one? What was the other statement? It was in the script and I really wanted to see it, but couldn't because of the accident. Okay, not there. Shut up, you're gonna give it away. Anyway, I was real busy. I don't know. I need to present... I know I need to present the bucket. I'm not sure. Shut up, you're gonna give it away. Anyway, I was real busy. Which is a lie. It's a very dangerous trick, so I had to make sure we were prepared for it. Is it this one because it specifically mentions the trick? Ugh. I feel like I could make a strong case for this or the let's state 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Objection!
Okay, it was this one. I hate to break this to you, Betty, but there's a big flaw in your testimony. As big as the one that floating trick you did earlier. Oh, harsh words. Let me tell you something, forehead boy. No one has ever figured out how we do our teleportation trick. No one except me, you mean? Well, we have even better tricks up our sleeves. Huh? We do? I told you to keep it zipped.
No, don't fight you two, Mr. Justice. What's this about a flaw in the testimony?
The script has this to say about the fire trick. This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. However, we found the fire bucket lying empty backstage except for a layer of dust. Ouch. You didn't even attempt to get ready for the next trick, did you, Betty? You got me. Okay, I see where we're going with this. Not only was she not busy, but there's a reason that she could just not... Okay.
Betty to Fame, you'll explain yourself.
There's nothing to explain. Come on, Betty, we can't hide it any longer. We might as well tell them. Shut up. You can barely take care of yourself. Don't try and tell me what to do. Well, if neither of you will explain, I guess I'll have to. The reason Betty didn't prepare for the fire trick is because she knew the show wouldn't go on, yeah. Yep. So I assume they were going with that. You didn't prepare for the fire trick because you knew, didn't you? You knew that the body would be found and that the show would then be canceled. Got him. Don't be ridiculous, you insignificant speck of a man. I'm gonna yank those lame bangs of yours off. Is that what you want, huh?
Objection!
Whatever, they can grow back. Now stop stalling and just tell us the truth already. I can't reveal my secrets. I'm a magician.
Objection!
You have been chasing the shadow of an illusory culprit defense. And having chanced upon a convenient target, you have let yourself get carried away. Exactly. Where's your proof, huh? And yet I can see that the witness's taste for false words has also been proven. I advise you to confine your deceitful trickery to your magic act, witness. Deceitful trickery? As your court-appointed therapist, I'd like to add something here, Betty. You finally let yourself be who you really are. But if you continue to hide behind lies, you'll just be imprisoning your heart all over again. All these questions mean you're trying to put me in prison for real. So I'll be behind bars either way.
Does that mean you're admitting your guilt?
Of course not. I can't believe you people. Every one of you thinks I did something I didn't do. Lobster Boy, Cue Ball Geezer, Headcase Brett, Cerberus Monk. Fantastic.
Cue Ball Geezer?
Headcase Brat? Really? Betty, calm down. Come on now, deep breaths, deep breaths. Look, not the murder, I tell you. Then how did you know the show would be called off for the fire trick? I told you, we can't reveal our secrets. We're under contract. Oh, contract? What is she talking about? Be that as it may, you're obviously a suspect in this case. What? Go home. I'm beginning to see karmic threads that make up the intricate tapestry that is this case. Like, just go have a nice bath, see the sights, and then just forget about this case. Huh? Allow me to summarize your assertions, defense. Please don't. You have been wrong about everything. First, that the victim was killed in the understage passage. And second, that the witness and the accused are the only two who could have done it. Can I go home? Exactly. What's more, Betty knew that the body would be found. And that the magic show would then be called off. Therefore, it's reasonable to conclude that Betty killed the victim understage. But what if Betty knew that the show would be called off for some other reason? Like what? I don't like where this is going. In the course of my investigation, I found it strange that the dragon set piece fell when it did. That seems like a distraction. That, in conjunction with the body tumbling from the coffin in such dramatic fashion, all seem too perfect for mere happenstance. It was as though the entire chain of events had been planned out in advance. Yeah, it was. Ouch. Planned out? Yeah. After deciding to take this case, I scrupulously studied everything I could about the mass media in this country. What? I read the newspaper, old news reports, I even browsed tabloid magazines. That was a terrible idea.
Very industrious of you, I'm impressed.
During this process, I learned about a strange practice favored by the TV world. Practice called the hidden camera prank. Are you kidding me? Betty and Bonnie, you knew about this, did you not? About the dead body appearing, the set piece falling, the show being suspended. You two were informed of this plan by Take-Two TV in advance, correct? That's their contract blown. Is that true? Betty, please, let's tell them now. I can't hold it in anymore. Dang it. Fine, you got us. Everything the prosecutor said is true. The TV station paid us to cooperate with them in this plan. It's all a prank, a big setup planned out in advance. Wait, what? That? Oh. Mr. Reyes showing up dead in the coffin. The set piece falling down. It was all completely scripted. It was all
A prank?
like someone getting killed was part of a prank.
Bonnie, is this really true?
Yes, Mr. Reyes was supposed to pretend to be dead. That's how it was supposed to go. But he was in on it too. That's right, he was supposed to show up dead in the coffin, and then the set piece would fall down. Trissy would be shocked and start to panic. That's how the prank script went.
What?
The heck kind of prank is that? Never thought he'd actually wind up dead. Yeah, that was the only thing that was different from the script. Or Mr. Reyes. Not buying this. I'm so completely lost. I'm with you. You know what? Let's just call it a day here. We'll do some more investigating, and then we'll come back to this. No, all right, cool, Judge. Thanks.
Well, Betty and Bonnie, it certainly sounds like you have some explaining to do.
All right. I guess desperate times call for desperate measures. Just this once, we'll share how it was done with you. So listen carefully. You'll never hear this kind of thing anywhere else. After a teleportation trick, I went down under stage. When Mr. Rios' body appeared from the coffin on stage, it was time for Betty to do her job in the understage passage. That's right, I used a remote control for the winch connected to the dragon set piece. And made it fall down. And just before the dragon fell, I called Trucy to the backstage so she wouldn't get hurt. After that, the plan was for Mr. Rios to come back to life in front of a panicked Trucy. He was supposed to laugh and fly up away. That was how it was scripted anyway. But for some reason, he really did turn up dead, so he kind of just stayed on the ground. What kind of sick joke is that?
Sounds like a terribly mean-spirited prank to me. The poor defendant was trying to do her magic show.
I guess so. I'm sorry, Trucy. Whatever. It was all the ratings Raj's idea anyway. Yeah, it sounds like just the kind of thing a guy like him would come up with. This is from the prank plan script we got from the ratings Raja. Ooh, okay. Okay, so this creates deniability. Got it. Dang it, you made us break our contract. Now we won't get paid.
But where does this all leave us? Who killed the victim, and when?
Well, I know what you're gonna go with. Yes, exactly. Those are the key questions. If Mr. Rios was only pretending to be dead in the coffin as part of the prank, then when he was under stage, there would still be life within him. And if that is the case, then Betty, who is also under stage, may be excluded from our list of suspects. No. Witness, was the victim alive up until he entered the coffin? Oh, well, now that we've spilled the beans, might as well show you this video. Uh-oh. Greetings, viewers. It is I, the great Mr. Rios. We are currently in the middle of Trucy's escape trick. Having snuck through the understage passage undetected, I am now hiding backstage, preparing to play a little prank on Trucy. Crap. I'm about to hide in the coffin, which Trucy will stab with her rubber sword. And when the coffin opens, ho, I will be in it, acting as though I've met my maker. Can you imagine the look on Trucy's face then? Ho, I can hardly wait. He's about to hide in the coffin? But that doesn't mean he was in the coffin. It would seem the threads of karmic destiny have led us to the truth. The victim passed through the understage where Betty DeFame was, and came up into the backstage area. We know this because Mr. Rios appeared to be backstage when he shot the video we saw. It appears that way, yes. In defense, you proposed the following, did you not? No. What if the victim was killed under the stage before being put into the coffin? But then what about this video? He's not in the coffin. It doesn't show him getting in the coffin. This footage was taken just before Mr. Rios entered the coffin.
No, so does that mean?
Yes, it is horrible but true. The tragedy did indeed play out right there on the stage. Went into the coffin where Mr. Rios was hiding. Trucy Wright thrust her blade. Woo. That was a close-up right there. See? Told you so.
So you're saying the incident was a tragic accident that occurred during a prank?
It would be an accident if the accused had no knowledge of the prank beforehand. Crap. So let's ask the accused herself. Miss Wright, did you have prior knowledge of the prank? We'll just have to find out if she knew in the next episode. Hope you're all still enjoying this as always. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.